you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be world.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright ladies and gentlemen, who's ever watching obviously. So I'm going to start with primer. I apply my primer with my fingers. I don't know about y'all, most people might wear primer, most might not. I recently actually started wearing primer myself, so no judgment here, but I do love how this primer feels on my face. What I do is I just rub it all over. First step accomplished. Alright, so now we'll be brushing our eyebrows, in case you're doing your makeup with me, hopefully. I brush my eyebrows upwards, then downwards, just to make sure I get a good fill-in. I'm using a basic eyeliner pencil. Most of y'all prefer using gel. I'd rather use this, it's better for me, it's more convenient. Either way, it's fine. Maybe you want to use gel to be more professional. That's on you. So basically, I'm underlining my eyebrow underneath and upward. I'm basically also filling it in, making sure it's looking great and not too dark and not too light as well. I have natural dark brown hair, so my eyebrows are actually dark brown, but I've liked to use black eyeliner instead. So then after I've brushed it, I use my foundation to make sure I get a good underline on my eyebrows. I'm using this brush. I use any type of brush as long as it gets the work done. I know that people tend to, have a specific brush for a specific item or part of facial makeup, but with me, y'all don't have to worry about none of that. So after I've applied a little bit of foundation under my eyebrows, I'm kind of trying to basically line it up, make sure I don't paint too much of my eyebrow. I don't want to mess my eyebrow up. I just want to have like a more natural look. So that's what I'm basically doing here. The foundation I'm using is by Wet n Wild Beige. This is what works best for my skin tone. I have found that most people with my own skin tone have used different type of foundation, which is totally okay. It's whatever works for you, and as long as your makeup is popping at the end of this video, girl, that is the only thing that matters. As you can see, this takes time and process. So if you're in a rush, baby girl, trust me, you're gonna have to be an expert at this stuff. You're gonna have to have practice at this stuff, because you're gonna want this makeup to look absolutely gorgeous. And there is gonna be a few mistakes along the way, but it's nothing that you cannot fix with makeup. That is what makeup is here for. Now I've moved on to the next eye. I'm using some sponges. Who doesn't love sponges, guys? Just opened up this new pack. Now what I'm going to be doing is blending this foundation. Just keep blend, tap, pap, smear. By the way, guys, I hope y'all noticed my nails. They're so beautiful and amazing. I am so in love with them. The person who did my nails did such a freaking great job. Guys, y'all want to make sure y'all dab that foundation on right. Make sure there's no residue. I'm using my NYX pigmented primer. So I'm basically just putting a little bit on my eyelids. Way too much, Stephanie, way too much. And now I will be using, like I said, any brush. If you want to use the same brush as you use to put on the foundation on your eyelids, you may. Just please clean it well. So I'm just brushing it over, all over. It kind of feels tacky as you keep putting it on and, just brushing it out. It's really tacky actually. And I'm just going to do it to the same eyelid on the other, applying it with my fingers as well. Here I am using Hard Candy Palette. As y'all can see, that's the eyeshadow I will be applying today. So I get my blending brush, which is an eyeshadow brush. Just make sure it works, okay, honey? So what I'm doing is blending, because the thing about dark colors is that if you don't blend well, it's not gonna look right, honey. It really isn't. I'm sorry. It's just gonna look like a whole dark mess. You're gonna look like you haven't slept for days, and you don't want your makeup to look like you haven't slept for days. You want it to look like you're popping, girl. Just keep blending. That is the whole point of this process, is blending. If you have not mastered that yet, honey, what have you done with your life, literally? For the eyeshadow, I really do recommend using a different brush. Please do not use the same brush that you did your concealer or your foundation with, because it really isn't going to work. You need a blending brush. I'm sorry, not a concealer brush or a foundation brush. Please just trust me, guys and ladies. So as you can see, I've already started with my other eye. Just keep blending, ladies. How I said, it's going to turn out so beautiful at the end. Y'all will see. And I promise to it. Keep blending. If you have to go to the other eye and you see you need to do more blend, do it, girl. Just do it. Okay, now I'll be applying this eyeshadow in the inner eyelid, on top, in the corner inner of my eyelid, as I have already mentioned. And don't worry about messing up the other color, and it's just really going to give it a good blend. I'm actually pressing this down because I don't want it to just look like I've not worked it out. Don't worry about your eyelashes. It's going to get colored up later. With the other eye, I do the same thing. I blend the lighter pink with my darkest color. If you have to get more eyeshadow, get it, and just keep applying it. I am using the same brush for this. I actually wiped out the darker color, but you have to make sure you wipe it out good. If not, you're really not gonna have that just one color. You're gonna have two colors, and you don't want that. So if you see that the other eyelid needs a little bit more of the lighter pink that I use in my hard candy palette, make sure
Es calladita pero la motivo el dembow, y si la llego a besar, yo sé que tú te vas a estremecer.
Alright, now so guys, that same foundation that I use for my eyelids, I obviously will be using for my face. Like I said, wet and wild beige. So I'm just putting a little bit of that over under my cheekbones, under my eyelids, and my forehead, and my nose.
No sé si te acuerdas de mí. Hace tiempo no te veo por ahí. Soy yo, el que siempre le hablaba de ti a tu mejor amiga pa' que me tire el agua.
Alright, now so guys, I'm gonna get a sponge, a different sponge, y'all. Unless y'all want to use the same one, that's on you, but I'm using a different one. So I'm just dabbing, and then smearing all over under my eyelid. And OMG, look at that mess that I have just made. This is crazy. Anyway, so now that I fixed it, I'm gonna keep on dabbing it all over my face, guys. Just keep dabbing until it's all even out. Now I'm gonna use my big paddle brush. That's what I call this. I'm sorry, y'all might have a different name, but that's what I'm doing. So now I'm using concealer, the darker one, the contouring one, the whatever y'all guys want to name it one. And maybe I have applied too much, because now that I've been kind of dabbing this on my face with a sponge, it kind of looks very dark. But hopefully we can fix that with a little powder in a few minutes. So I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, popping my nose, dabbing my nose, whatever y'all want to call it. I am going to use my paddle brush again and smear it out, just make sure it's all even out and it doesn't look crazy as much as it already looks like. Now that I've applied a little bit of powder, hopefully it won't look such a mess. Like I said, guys, there's always going to be moments where you're going to do mess with makeup. You just have to figure out how to fix it, how to figure it out. And
Aquí te ponerte, yo soy Ise, de tu cuerpo a mirarte y nunca se me van a ir las ganas que tengo de darte, chica. Ven, ya que en la pared siempre capté.
Alright guys, so now I'm going to be using some mascara. I'm not really going to be identifying which mascara I am using in this video just because I'm going to be applying eyelashes and it's really not going to make such a big difference. Mascara works either way for me no matter the brand. So what I'm doing is I'm just brushing my mascara, applying it upwards and then downwards. That way it looks fuller and more curlier and more darker, guys. Now I'm doing the other eye as well. I have trouble trying not to, mess up my eyeshadow whenever I apply mascara, and that's one of the hardest things for me that I have yet to accomplish, but so far I'm doing great. Now as y'all can see, I am applying some of that darker purple eyeshadow look under my eyelids so it can look good. I really haven't done that. I really don't ever do it, but it looks good. Now I'm applying my eyelashes. I've already applied the glue. You have to make sure that the glue is tacky before you apply it. Sometimes I just go ahead right in and do it, but really do not do that. You're actually supposed to wait till it gets tacky. But as y'all can see, it turned out pretty well. Some of y'all use a curling eyelash tool, but I really kind of just use my fingers and my nails to apply them. As y'all can see, look how bomb that looks. Now I'm using my eyeliner pencil again to apply under my eyelid. Alright guys, so now with my other palette, I will be using this eyeshadow to put under my eyebrow bone to make it glow a little bit, stand out, because you can't miss this, honey. This is a good part. This is an important part of the process. And I have noticed that I probably did put too much powder, but we're gonna fix that, ladies. So I do the other eye, as y'all can see. I try to be careful with this part because I've obviously do not want my eyeshadow to get messed up or my eyebrows. Just brush it and look, OMG how that turned out. As I told y'all, we were gonna fix that powder that looks way too much. So now with the same eyeshadow that I used under my eyebrow, we're gonna be using in my inner corner eyelid, and now I have applied my highlight, as y'all can see. I really apply highlight everywhere. I don't know about y'all, but I love highlight. I love to glow, and look at this look, y'all. Isn't this coming great? Now I'm using my matte lipstick. This is a nude color. I really love this lipstick. That's my favorite. As y'all can see, it makes my bracelet stand out, and it really goes with my makeup look. Look at that highlight. Look at those eyelashes. Look at all of that, y'all. That is beautiful. Alright guys, this will be all for today. Thank you for watching.
Si te mueves como baila, si te mueves como él, lo repetimos cada vez. Tú me tienes buqueado, wow, wow, activado, wow, wow. Tú me conociste arrebatado, wow, wow. La noche prende y el oso guapo.